is up, everybody? I was playing some chess last night, and I stumbled on upon a game. I played on Lichess for the first time in a while, a couple 10-minute games, whatever. Just trying to get my feet wet, whatever. And I was looking through my profile, and I was looking at my highest rated wins. Well, I stumbled upon a game, and because Lichess gives you the five highest rated opponents you beat, so I was looking through them, and I came across this really weird position in the final after the final move, and I was like, "There's no way." I'm like, "How did we even get here?" So I went to the game, and I looked through it, and I decided, all right, people got to see this. So here we begin. Um, Little backstory back in okay, so I had a chess coach before 2023, but I used League Chess just for fun, I guess. Because I don't know, I kind of bounce back and forth. I hate League Chess, and then I'll go to League Chess, like just try stuff and be stupid. And then I'll go like chess.com, and I'll be like, I'm not taking it seriously. I'll try stuff and be stupid, or I'll take chess.com seriously, or I'll take League Chess seriously. But it bounces back and forth. I can't decide which website I want to play on. But um, here, my rating in rapid 10-minute is 1851. My opponent is 1873. I believe this is the second highest rated win I had on Leeches at the time. It is now third or fourth because I just got a higher win today. But anyway, I have in the past been known to be a gambiteer. I play gambits. I have fun. I get wild and crazy with it, as Northern Line would say. Uh, we get weird with it. So this game, we got weird with it, and we got weird with it pretty quick. Um, I was playing an opening that I hadn't just learned about, but I had just played, and I've only played this opening like 3 or 4 times ever. It starts with e4. Opponent plays e5, knight f3. Simple enough, right? Opponent plays knight c6, defending their pawn as you do. What is white? White's got a million moves in this position. You've got the Italian, the Spanish, the Roy Lopez. You could go for a four knights. You could play a Scotch. You could Bond Cloud. You could try to Fianchetto. You could try to Fianchetto over here. You can go wild and play knight a3. You can, I don't know, h4, a4. There's a million moves. C4, C3, play a Ponziani. Um, or just D3, being quiet and getting this bishop out, or this bishop literally anywhere. But no, in this game, I decided that I was going to play a gambit, and it's not such a great one. Oh yes, sorry. Yeah. Um, Knight takes, knight takes, knight takes. Only next move is knight c3. This is called the Irish Gambit. This is worse than the Halloween Gambit, which, if you know the Halloween Gambit starts here. You go for a four knights type setup, and then you sacrifice, and the point is you get the initiative. Black goes either here or here, or they give the piece back and play a developing move, anything else. But nope, I went for the Irish Gambit. And we get to this position, which again is like the Halloween Gambit, but now I don't have a piece over here, and I'm a move behind. So, my opponent plays knight c6, which is my favorite line in the Halloween Gambit after they accept. So I play here, kicking the knight again. It comes back to the center. Then you play f4 to kick it back again. They play knight forward, which normally isn't right, because you're just going to kick this knight and make this knight make that knight hang. My opponent leaves the knight hanging, so they're going to give the piece back and play for this. If you're playing as black and you see this as white, it's a fried liver. This fried liver style attack. What you can do is just move this. After knight here, you can just move the rook and then like knight check, and you lose the rook anyway. But anyway, I take the free piece. It attacks. He forks the queen and the rook, and I can give a check. I can give a check. Save my queen on any given square. Instead, I take on g7. Best move, because if you take my queen, I take with check. Then I take this with check, and then I take your knight. So he moves his rook. Now I give a check. Blocks with the queen. I can't really, block with anything here because it all just gets taken. So I'm like, okay, well I have to trade the queen. So I take, he takes, king up. I give a check here, trying to deflect the bishop. I guess it's kind of dumb. I really don't know what this move is supposed to do unless it's supposed to just get my knight in. He takes, of course. This position is +3. Don't ask me how. Apparently knight d5, which is the next move. Check. He can come forward. He can go backward, which is bad because of the fork. Go here, just stopping it all. Knight. I guess knight here is the threat, but I don't know because it just hits this. King back, of course, defending against the fork. That's the best move. Bishop d4 is the next move according to the engine. Bishop d4. I'm sorry, not bishop d4. b4. b4. Kicking the bishop, which is played and is, according to chess.com, a brilliant move. So, take that. Because you're just deflecting the bishop. Bishop goes here, you hit it again. Bishop goes here, you take it. Bishop goes here, you take it. And then you get the knight. They take my rook. I take the bishop. They take my pawn over here. I take this pawn. And now I've got this really fast pawn, and the king can't go anywhere. And I'm going to plant something, on either of these two squares, or both squares. But I bring the bishop out, attacking the rook. He brings the rook down. I give a check to really just kind of force it here so I can fork here. But I'm going to hit the rook first, of course. Because why wouldn't I? I'm going to hang this pawn. He takes it. I come here hitting the rook. He gives me a check. I sacrifice my other rook. Now, as you can see, I can just take the rook here. I can give a check first and then take the rook here. Which is not even the best move. The best move is just to straight up take the rook. I think check and take the rook. Check, take this rook, because this rook is also just gone. I don't. I plant my bishop here in the center. He kicks he hangs a pawn. But I'm going to give this check first. Oh, he's trying to deflect from this. I take with the bishop. He takes. Oh, guess what? I'm going for it. Got the fork between the rook and the king. It's a great move. He moves his king. I take his rook, and he resigns. That's it. So we transposed from an Irish gambit to a Halloween gambit, and got this awful game between guys who are rated 1900, almost 1900 on Lichess. That tells you how bad higher elo players are on Lichess. When you can take a 1900 on Lichess to the wire, in just an absolute mess of an opening, mess of a game. I mean, this is like 1200 stuff on chess.com, maybe worse, but I mean, it's content, baby. That's what we live for. We live for content. Let me show you the brilliancy. Let me show you the brilliancy, baby. It wants to load. Might not load. Yeah. Mistake. Check. Take. That's the brilliancy. B4. B4 best move. Let's refresh here. Yeah. Brilliant. Boom. Screenshot that one and make it the thumbnail. How about it? Yeah, there used to be a button for these things. Is it F12? I don't remember. Is it F5? We'll figure it out. Anyway, just thought you guys would like to see this game, see how awful things get. This is a year ago. Also, remember that. Awful, awful stuff. Awful, awful stuff. All right. We'll see you on the next recap.